Hello and welcome to another edition of Stockwatch. So yesterday we saw ExxonMobil has promised to cut emissions for every barrel of oil it produces by up to a fifth over the next 5 years as investor pressure for action on climate change ensued. The company said on Monday they would aim to cut at least 15 to 20% per barrel by 2025, which is compared to 2016 levels. The announcement came as Exxon faced vocal shareholder campaign to do more to reduce its environmental impact. So a number of other oil companies are following suit, especially as Joe Biden becomes president and his inauguration happens in January. This has come after the Electoral College voters have confirmed and validated his voting process in November. So even though President Trump, or the current President Trump, is trying to still protest against the results, the Electoral College voters have actually sworn him in and said that the validation is actually legal and standing. So it looks like there's going to be no more jitters as Joe Biden is confirmed the new president in January. So US oil producers have begun to follow suit on the European rivals in setting ambitious targets on cutting the emissions amid mounting investor pressure, as I spoke earlier, about climate change. So will Joe Biden enter the Paris Agreement again that Donald Trump has gone out of to try and reduce carbon emissions? We'll have to wait and see, but it is probably on the cards that Joe Biden will shake up a lot of the laws that Donald Trump has actually put on the back burner. So another company that has done very well in the last couple of days, standardly, is Tesla. They have actually achieved its goal for the Model S and Model X deliveries in the fourth quarter. So this has allowed employees to focus on other models that Tesla is actually coming out and rebranding. So, with Joe Biden coming into the picture, setting down oil production, the electric car giant Tesla is probably looking to increase its market share. The stock has already gone up by 5% yesterday, so it'd be very interesting to see how a Joe Biden presidency is going to affect not only Tesla but electric car manufacturers in general. I spoke a few weeks ago about BMW trying to get into the electric field as well, so we'll see how that progresses as we go into 2021. So the last time I looked on ExxonMobil, I was looking at these recent peaks before the declines, and just to see if we can measure away from them, because they were acting as a bit of a support and resistance line. As you can see, ExxonMobil's stock has dropped recently, probably to do with the fact that of the news that has come out yesterday. As we can see on the momentum indicator though as well, I'll just zoom in a little bit more just to get a better perspective. But we're seeing on the momentum indicator that the momentum is consolidating again. We're not really seeing too much of a divergence at the moment, but as you can see, if momentum keeps exhausting, we could see a hefty divergence. And this recent peak that I've noticed on just above the $42 range, it was acting as a bit of a support. It's fallen through a little bit now, so it'll be interesting to see on market open if it can keep falling down, and then we'll have a clearer destination on where the prices will go if we're going to basically recap this bullish momentum that we've seen over the last few weeks. So this is what is going to be, what I'll be concentrating on in the next few trading sessions, going in probably till the end of the week. If we can probably reach these lows of, it's a $10 gap approximately, which is not something that it cannot be done. So we'll see what happens. The first target for me will be these convergence and baselines of the Ichimoku indicator, and then we'll probably see a bit more a test at some support levels as well. So it's just something to look out for in the next few trading sessions as we go into more news that Joe Biden has become, he's going to be inducted and inaugurated as the next president. So I look on Tesla as well. Again, the last time I looked at it a few weeks ago, we saw these levels that have been, continuously being catapulted, let's say, higher and higher. Record highs for Tesla. We saw a little bit of a sell-off, which is always inevitable when there's such a big surge in the market, but now it's nicely bounced off the last peak support, and now we're pushing higher. So basically, if we can just encapsulate this recent peak, there's no reason why we can't go for more fresh highs in the short term as well. So, prices are trading far away from the Ichimoku cloud. We've seen recent divergences, but these seem to have not come into fruition at the moment. And we're going to go ahead and see if we can get more fresh highs. That's what I'll be looking at. So if we break this barrier, basically, I'll be looking probably to put in a buy stop and seeing if prices can reach higher. So just little things to look out for until the end of the trading week. So that's all from the Stock Watch today. Thank you very much for joining me. If you have any comments or queries, please feel free to add them to the post, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great trading day ahead, and bye for now.